It was a day we all knew would someday come, but that we all dreaded. Tonight, we remember the Dodger announcer. Our Kurt Sandoval joining us now with a look back and Vin Scully's legendary life. Kurt?
Thank you, Mark. The Dodgers did lose their voice tonight. Southern California lost a good friend as legendary broadcaster Vin Scully passed away at the age of 94. The canvas of his career stretches over 6 decades. He called 20 no-hitters, 25 World Series, and 12 All-Star games. But tonight, we put a frame around his Hall of Fame career. Vincent Edward Scully was born in New York on November 29, 1927. But it didn't take that long to know what he wanted to do in life. As an 8-year-old, he was a Giants fan, and he wrote in grammar school he wanted to be a sports announcer.
I wrote a composition for the nuns saying that I wanted to be a sports announcer. And that was the beginning of the love affair from 7 or 8 years old anyway.
After serving 2 years in the Navy, Scully attended Fordham University, where he played outfield for the baseball team. He was a student broadcaster and helped found its FM radio station. After graduating from Fordham, in 1949, Scully got an opportunity to call the Maryland-Boston University football game by himself on the radio. That performance impressed Red Barber, the Dodgers' lead announcer at the time. A few months later, at the age of 22, Scully joined Barber and Connie Desmond as a third man in the booth for the Brooklyn Dodger games. In 1953, at the age of 25, Scully rose to national prominence. He became the youngest ever to broadcast a World Series. Barber left to join the Yankees broadcasting team in 1954. Scully became the Dodgers' lead announcer. Then in 1955, he was behind the mic when the Boys of Summer finally won their first World Series.
The Dodgers had never won a World Series. And finally, on the last out, I said, rather simply, ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Dodgers are the champions of the world.
Scully moved to Los Angeles with the Dodgers in 1958, where a whole new audience and generation of fans invited him into their homes.
Since 1958, you and I have really grown up together through the good times and the bad.
But baseball wasn't the only area where his voice was known. From 1975 to 1982, he worked for CBS Sports, announcing golf, including the Masters, and NFL games. He was the play-by-play announcer for Dwight Clark's The Catch in the 1981 NFC Championship game.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone.
That was among many famous moments for Scully, but for Dodger fans, nothing can top his dramatic call of Kirk Gibson's home run in the 1988 World Series.
And with 2 out, you talk about a roll of the dice. This is it. High fly ball into right field. She is gone!
In 1982, Scully received his greatest professional honor when he was voted into the broadcasting wing of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He also was a recipient of the President's Medal of Freedom in 2016.
With a voice that transcended a sport and transformed a profession, Vin Scully narrated America's pastime for generations of fans.
Scully was the Dodgers' voice for 67 seasons, his final game coming in San Francisco on October 2nd, 2016.
They wished me a wonderful retirement with my family, and now all I can do is tell you what I wish for you. May God give you for every storm a rainbow, for every tear a smile, for every care a promise, and a blessing in each trial.
Scully was behind the mic for 6 of the Dodgers' 7 World Series titles, and he was inducted into the Dodgers Ring of Honor in 2017.
And now they're welcoming me home. But you know what? Just between you and me, and don't tell management, I don't deserve to be up there with them. Anyway, I'm there, and I'm eternally grateful to the Dodgers for putting me there.
Just incredible humility. Boy, if broadcasting had a currency, Vin Scully would be on the dollar bill. His wife of 48 years, Sandra, she passed away January 3rd of last year, 2021. Vin is survived by 4 children, 2 stepchildren, and 16 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. What an icon.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.